album entitled Stage. I'm Sonny Fox, and An Evening with David Bowie will continue when the Superstars Radio Network returns right after this. And now the second half of An Evening with David Bowie.
You referred to the social climate of England. Your ties are quite strong there, yeah?
The older I get, the less ties I have anywhere, it seems. I had always thought that by this stage I would be settled down somewhere with a house and ground and everything, but I never got around to doing that. I still can't see a day when I'll need a house, so that's still up in the air.
Have you any idea what's going on? I mean, could you capsulize what's going on there now? I know the social climate in England is affecting its music right now.
There's a very negative aspect in England at the moment, which has reared its ugly head, which I thought very predictable, in the nature of fascism, which is the last thing one would ever have associated with England. But there's now a party there called the National Front, which is the fourth strongest party in the country, which only recently I felt people actually would own up that it was the Nazi party. You know, when it sort of crept into the papers gradually, and it was just the National Front, that's all. And it occurred to me that nobody had mentioned that it was a fascist party.
Is it always fascism the answer to economic failures?
I don't think it's an answer to anything at all. It's an answer to an idiot's dream, and that's about it.
Do you see it actually taking some roots or gathering some influence through music?
I don't think so. I think they have no leadership. If they found leadership of a charismatic nature, there would be very big problems. But they don't.
If a man of your intelligence decided to side with that element...
That's, yes. In fact, I used the Thin White Duke one time, which unfortunately backfired a bit in England. But I tried to, as usual, theatrically show what could happen. And in some way it did some good, because for the first time it brought to the front that it was a fascist party. It hadn't been really written about as such until then. It was still just, nice and politely the National Front. There's a sort of a Holocaust emotionally happening in Europe, and one can only just try and describe it rather than project any future for what's going to happen. I think I've always thought that an artist should remain apolitical, and if anything, if there are aspects that he doesn't agree with, then to caricature them more than anything else. So this is what I've always tried to do.